Welcome to Daily Move 18. I'm excited about this one because, as you know, I love Pilates. And what I love more is that Jon Stevens wrote this program today. So I'm very excited to see some of my fellow colleagues really jumping aboard the Pilates train. As you all know, Pilates is a great way to turn on your deep core muscles and get a really good abdominal workout. So, in block A, being the only block today, we've got 4 Pilates exercises. So let's get started. As you can see, you can do it from the comfort of your own home. Here I am in my lounge room, ready to rumble. So, exercise 1 is the Pilate 100. A lot of you may have heard of the Pilate 100, and there are a few different versions, but the way I do my 100 is like this. I'm going to lay down on my back. I'm going to make sure my lower back's nice and flat on the ground. I pull my knees up to my chest and then take my shoulder blades off the ground. So now I've recruited and activated my deep core muscles. I'm then going to extend my legs out at 45 degrees and take my shoulder blades off the ground, keeping my palms facing the ceiling. I want to imagine there's a tennis ball under my chin, and that's my alignment of my chin with my neck. I don't want to be out here, and I don't want to be tucked too far in there. Nice and relaxed, like I've got an orange or a tennis ball under there. And we're going to hold that position for 30 seconds. A regression of that one, in terms of my leg position, would be to have my knees at 90 degrees and shoulder blades off the ground. If you get any neck strain through these muscles in your neck, which is quite likely, what I recommend is that you interlock your fingers, put your hands behind your head, pushing your head into your hands so there's no strain through those muscles. If you feel them there, you push back further and let your arms do the holding up of the neck. But you keep those shoulder blades off the ground. Exercise number 2 is the Pilate Ab Curl. It's really going to get these upper abdominals. So we're going to lay down on the ground again. We're going to make sure the lower back is nice and flat on the ground. I'm going to interlock my fingers behind my head and take my shoulders off the ground. I'm slowly going to slide my ribs to my hips. So, as you can see, I breathe out as I slide forward. Breathe in. Now, what we don't want to do is, as we come back, we don't want that back extending off the ground. You've got to keep your ribs down, your pelvis down, and try and keep that back not firmly against the ground, but some downforce using your B line or your belt buckle line to pull down into the ground. Exercise number 3, leg lowers. Now this is, you're going to feel this more in your lower abdominals. I'm going to show you the version we want you to get to, and I'm going to show you a regression of that as well. So leg lowers is laying down on my back, legs up as high as possible with my toes flexed back towards my body. Now depending on your hamstring flexibility, if you can only get your legs to say there, it's probably wise you grab something like this, like a rope or a electrical cord or a power band, and you hold that leg up manually, keeping your tailbone down, your lower back nice and flat, your other one comes up, and I breathe in to come down, keeping my back flat on the ground, and I breathe out to come back up. Lower back stays flat, ribs stay down. If it's too easy with the rope, you do it without a rope. Down and up, keeping everything locked down into the ground. And exercise 4 is a Tuffy. And it's a very technical exercise, but it's a very effective exercise for your external obliques. So we're going to lay on our side. It's called the side blast. We're going to lay on our side with our arm under our head. I'm going to bring my legs around to 45 degrees. I'm going to put my hand down on the ground. I'm going to relax my head and I'm going to blast my feet off the ground. What's really important is to visualize you're stacking your hips and your shoulders into the ground so your body's not swaying back and forth. They stay connected to the ground. You blast your feet off the ground 6 inches only and you breathe out on the blast. Listen to my breathing. And to show what that looks like from the other side, it would look like this. Here, hand there for support, legs around the 45, and so we're just using these muscles to pulse those legs off the ground. And we're going to do 15 each side. That circuit, we're going to complete that 3 times. I guarantee you at the end of that 3 times, or the end of those 3 circuits, you're going to feel amazing in your deep core muscles. If you want to break it up throughout the day, it's fantastic. Do the circuit once in the morning, do the circuit once at lunch, and do the circuit again in the afternoon. So you're activating your abdominals all day and breaking up your day with very, very intentional movement. Enjoy the workout and let us know how you go.